So I just put a post on with some of my favourite ADHD hacks. And you know what? It's actually just so nice to see how other people can relate, because when you're actually going through it and you don't actually know that there's anything, not necessarily wrong, but just different in the way that you do things or the way that you handle certain things, you can feel so alone. And I think for me, it was definitely the fact that people were speaking about their experiences online that made me think, oh my God, I relate to this so much. So I went to ADHD Certify for my assessment. They seem to be like a really trusted provider, but also seem to be the most affordable as well. So when I had my assessment with them, oh my God, I just felt so understood. And it was like, yep, heard this before. There's so many people going through this. Like, I didn't feel alone, which was just so amazing. I feel like the assessment itself was quite a lengthy assessment, and that's kind of what you want. You want somebody to be taking the time and to be actually delving deeper into your past and the things that you've had to deal with, because I've been dealing with these things since I can remember, and I always just felt so lazy and messy. And if anybody wanted to come to my house, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to need 3 days to actually tidy the house before I then clean the house. And it's just, it's not good. But since figuring all of this out and now being diagnosed, it's like, oh, I can actually start looking at people who have ADHD and have it a bit more together than I have, or who have more resources and who have more tips and tricks, so I can actually learn how to make the way that my brain work for me in a day-to-day life. So even just so much as keeping hangers downstairs, game changer, because now once the clothes are folded and they need to go upstairs, they don't just get put on the floor. Like, it's amazing. It saved me 2 jobs, because now I'm not having to fold, and now I just hang straight from the washing machine. And I think for me, just knowing that I'm not intentionally lazy and messy, and that all of these things kind of have a reason, my brain's just not working in the same way as other people's. And living with Jacob especially, I can see how a very neurotypical brain works. So I'm like, God, I really wish I could be like that, but I just have to work to my strengths and the things that work for me. So honestly, getting diagnosed was probably one of the best things that I've done, and it's made me feel a lot more at peace. I do have a discount code as well if you are thinking about getting assessed with the company that I did mine with, so I'll pop the link below. And yeah, just know that if you are feeling these things that I'm feeling, you are definitely not alone.